My boss humiliated me in front of the entire company. But he had no idea I was about to save his biggest client. A few years ago, I worked for a company where my manager seemed to have a personal problem with me. No matter how hard I worked, it was never enough. If something went wrong, somehow it was my fault. If something went right, someone else got the credit. I tried to ignore it and focus on my job. Then one morning, I arrived 5 minutes late because my car broke down on the way to work. 5 minutes, that's all. The moment I walked through the door, my boss called me into a meeting room. Except it wasn't just him. The entire team was there. In front of everyone, he started lecturing me about responsibility, professionalism, and commitment. I was embarrassed, but what hurt the most was that he didn't even let me explain what happened. When he finally finished, he told me that if I was late again, I should start looking for another job. I went back to my desk and kept working. A few hours later, the company's biggest client called in a panic. Their entire system had stopped working. Millions of dollars were on the line. The office went into chaos. People were running around trying to find a solution. My boss spent hours trying to fix the issue. Nothing worked. Then someone realized I had dealt with a similar problem before. Suddenly, the same boss who had humiliated me that morning was standing at my desk asking for help. I could have ignored him. I could have walked away. Instead, I spent the next hour fixing the problem. The client's system came back online. The crisis was over. The next day, something happened that I never expected. The client contacted the company's owner directly. They praised me by name and explained how I had saved their business. A week later, my boss was called into a meeting. A few days after that, he was gone. Turns out, this wasn't the first complaint about the way he treated employees. Now I'm wondering, would you have helped him after the way he treated you? Or would you have let him deal with the problem on his own?